Still with me, Mr. Harrell? No worries, Mr. Harrell. I'm aware that you may be experiencing a slight lack of motivation right now. And we'll surely be coming back to this condition of yours later during our sessions. But for now, I just want you to acknowledge its existence and try to stay aware of it at all times, if possible. That's good to hear. Now, in order to keep us focused, I always limit the session length to exactly 1 hour, hence the alarm. However, since this is your first session, I'll allow a few questions, if there's anything. It may be hard to understand the need for isolation at first, but my methods require complete divergence from the client's regular way of life, as well as temporary distancing from their social groups and circles. This place is ideal in that regard. However, it's understandable that you need a period of adaptation to both this idea and to your new surroundings. That's also why I haven't asked you to hand over your phone yet. But please don't be alarmed. We'll talk about everything in due time. Good. Any other questions? All right then. That's it for today. You should go and check in at the office. Your room is probably ready by now.
Give me my coffee, you jerk! Spit it out already! Come on, you thief! I'll break you open if I have to. Ugh! Give me my coffee, you jerk! Spit it out already! Come on, you thief! I'll break you open if I have to.
Yes, Rue Valley Motel. Our Coral Destiny internet antenna is down? No, the repair tech already came yesterday. Said the internet will be up by noon today. Please sit down, sir. I will be with you in a moment. Yes, I have rebooted the modem. Of course it's urgent! Our guests don't have Wi-Fi, the credit card machines are dead, we can't access reservations. Listen, I know what I'm talking about. Your repair tech said it was fixed. Can you... Miss Heard? No, she said Sunday noon. I wrote it down. I'm not... Sunday or later? That's... Oh, I'm so sorry for the wait. That was a super important call and I had to take it right now. There was literally no other way. Hopefully you didn't mind waiting. Well, it was, you know, a super important call. All right then, let's get you into your room. So, number 6. That's the last one on the second floor. Everything's ready for you, and... this is your key card. Oh, I see you're confused by this. You were expecting an old-fashioned key, weren't you? Well, we decided to modernize for a number of reasons. Actually, one reason, to be perfectly honest, the guests just kept on losing their keys. It was exhausting, and my dad didn't like the cost of replacing so many locks. Yeah, he bought it from the previous owner when she realized she'd had enough of Rue Valley, you know. So, yes, we decided to use electronic key cards. Cost us a lot to implement, but now when a guest loses their key, we only need to replace a piece of programmable plastic. How great is that? It makes my life so much easier. So, here's your key card, and I'll need your signature here. Oh, are you a lawyer, perhaps? Just that, you know, people usually sign it without reading. It's probably the same in every motel. I bet my father copied it from a template he found online or something. Thank you for your trust, sir. I'm here if you need anything. Enjoy your stay.
Hello, sir. Am I speaking with Eugene Harrow? Well, Mr. Harrow, I am so pleased to have finally reached you. My name is Percy Rugger, and I'm a senior sales executive at Ulterior Paralegal Exploits Consultancy. We'd like to offer our help regarding your case. Ulterior, Mr. Harrow, with an umlaut. And please don't let the name fool you. We are the most respectable yet cutting-edge agency, which means we work on the edge of, but still inside, the established legal framework. In fact, we are the leader in our field. Now, if my information is correct, you have recently been unjustly forced to participate in treatment which, in our opinion, may have consequences not aligned with your best interests. Mr. Harrow, let me be frank with you. I have no idea where this true valley of yours is, but we will work together to put an end to this undue response to your, well, unique situation. I mean, we have only known each other for a couple of minutes, and I can already see what a strong-willed individual you are. You know what you want, and nothing will stop you from getting it. So I presume you're ready for the next step in our cooperation? I completely understand what you're trying to say, Mr. Harrow. To make things easier for you, I'll simply write down your general consent here and forward your case to my colleagues in our paralegal department. They'll contact you shortly. Well, Mr. Harrow, it was a colossal pleasure talking with you. Juice!
My name is Percy Rugger, and I'm a senior sales executive at Ulterior Paralegal Exploits Consultancy. We'd like to offer our help regarding your case.
Still with me, Mr. Harrow?
Come on, start, you piece of shit.
Still with me, Mr. Harrow? Mr. Harrow, can you hear me? It's all right. I'm aware that you may be experiencing a slight lack of motivation right now, and will surely be coming back to this condition of yours. At all times, if possible. That's good to hear. Now, in order to keep us focused, I always limit the session length to exactly. However, since this is your first... Mr. Harrow, you're shaking. Are you feeling unwell? It's all right to let it out. There are tissues on the table if you need them. Feeling a little better? Good. May I ask, how is your sleep these days? Is that so? Well then, if you happen to have trouble falling asleep tonight, remember, what I'm giving you is a mild, non-prescription herbal hypnotic drug. Nothing more. Hopefully it'll help you calm down and get some rest tonight. All right then. Now you only need to pick up the key card for your room. And I'll call the receptionist to make sure everything is in order. Sounds good?
Spit it out already! Come on, you thief! I'll break you open if I have to.
Of course it's urgent. Our guests don't have Wi-Fi. Oh, hold on. I have someone on the other line. Hello, reception. Oh, what can I do for you, Dr. Fink? Yes, he's here. Hello? I'm very sorry. I will have to call you back later. Bye. Hello, Mr. Harrow. How are you? Are you... Everything is in perfect order. Don't you worry a bit about anything. You're welcome. Let's get you into your room. So, number 6. That's the last one on the second floor. Everything's ready for you. And... this is your key card. Oh, I see you're confused by this. Oh, you must be very tired. Perhaps I'll tell you about it some other time. It's a really interesting story. Here. I'll just need your signature. Oh, are you a... Just that, you know... Thank you for your trust. I'm here if you need anything. Enjoy your stay.
Give me my coffee, you jerk! Spit it out already! Come on, you thief! I'll break you open if I have to. Ugh! Give me my coffee, you jerk! Spit it out already! Give me my coffee, you jerk!
Hello, sir. Am I speaking with Eugene Harrow? Well, Mr. Harrow, I am so pleased to have. My name is Percy Rugger, and I'm a senior sales executive at Ulterior Paralegal Exploits Consultancy. Well, if my information is correct, you have recently been unjustly forced to participate in treatment which, in our opinion, may have consequences not aligned with your best. Now, I'm sure you're quite concerned, Mr. Harrow, but don't worry. We're here to help you regain your rights. Mr. Harrow, let me be frank with you. I have no idea where this true valley of yours is, but we will work together to put an end to this undue response to your, well, unique situation. I mean, we have only known each other for a couple of minutes, and I can already see what a strong-willed individual you are. You know what you want, and nothing will stop you, so I presume you're ready for the next step in our cooperation? I completely... Well, Mr. Harrow, it...
Still with me, Mr. Harrow? Mr. Harrow, I'm aware that you may be experiencing it. Time loop? I don't think I follow, Mr. Harrow. I see. All right. And how does that make you feel? Mr. Harrow, it doesn't matter if I believe you or not. We are here to understand your situation. Of course not. I'm just keeping notes so we can be on track in our next, for which I think you could use a good night's rest. You should go and check in at the office.
Says the guy who looks like he's had at least 7 cups already. This would be my first today, believe it or not. Excuse me, but I'll try getting my coffee. No, unfortunately not. I'm stuck with this broken piece of antiquity. Work, you piece of crap. Misery loves company, I guess. But seriously, what do I do now? I cannot survive what's left of the day without coffee.
I'll break you open if I have to.
don't want a customer satisfaction survey. I want the internet. Hi, yes, Coral Destiny Antenna, Rue Valley Motel. Oh, case number? Sir, please, sit down. I'll be with you soon. Sir, please, sit. The text said it'd be up by noon today, but it's 8 p.m. Misheard? No, she said Sunday noon.
Hello, sir. Am I speaking with... My name is Percy Rugger, and I'm a senior sales executive at Ulterior Paralegal Exploits Consultancy. We'd like to... But of course, Mr. Harrow, I'm here to answer any questions you might have. At your service, as they say. If I'm honest, maybe a little. I feel like things have been repeating themselves lately. Well, the last hour seems to last forever. The endless waiting for customers to answer the phone, the exhausting exchanges with each of them about their misfortune and how I can help them. Don't get me wrong, I love talking with you, Mr. Harrow. Your positive attitude towards me and my offer, you're a light in the darkness. No, thank you. No, I insist. Back to your question, Mr. Harrow. Well, yes. But that's part of the job. Every day seems step by step you create and recreate yourself. That's what I signed up for when I started. Now that that's settled, where were we? If my information is correct, you have recently been unjustly forced to Mr. Harrow, so I presume you're ready for the next step in our cooperation? Of course. I'll assume you have nothing against my calling again later just to make sure you haven't changed your mind. Eugene, Mr. Harrow, it was a pleasure.
Are you ready to check in now, Mr. Harrow? been a regular here at the motel, visiting every now and then for years now. And despite what everybody says about him, I think he's a very kind and polite person. Don't tell me you don't know about it. I mean, yeah, the whole thing is not so important to folks outside Rue Valley, but still. Oh, okay, wow. Let me see if I can explain. So, one day when I was like 3 or 4, people turned on their taps, and instead of clean water, this black, nasty stuff came out. Soon, it turned out that the Rue River Aquifer, the source of all our water, had been polluted. People were furious. There were protests, town meetings, lawsuits, everything. It was a huge deal. That's when Jason Byrne's name came up. He previously worked for Apex Ore as some kind of waste manager, and they said he was the one responsible for all of it, that he dumped a bunch of chemicals into the ground and let them leak into the aquifer. After that, people started calling him the dumper. It stuck. And, well, the water is still bad, so, yeah, I forgot to tell you, don't drink it. Oh, today, about an hour before you got here. Just a half an hour later, he came back down asking if I could clean, dry, and iron his shirt before 8. He said he'd do it himself, but had to leave the motel immediately because of an unexpected urgent call. There was a bloodstain on his shirt, but luckily our washing and drying machine has this super quick anti-stain setting. Yeah, but he didn't seem hurt or anything, don't worry. And the machine handled it perfectly. In under 40 minutes, the shirt was spotless and dry. So I managed to iron it and drop it off to his room half an hour before the deadline. Glad you think so too. Anyway, he returned and hadn't exited his room until, he came down again asking why the internet was not working. I don't know. He took a shuttle toward Bothwood and came back the same way. All right then, let's get you into... So, number 6, the last one on the second floor. Everything is ready for you. And this is your key card. I see you're confused by this. Actually, one reason, to be perfectly honest, the guest just kept on losing their key. So yes, we decided to use electronic. How great is that? So, here's your key card. Thank you. I'm here if you need anything. How can I help you, Mr. Harrow?
Still with me, Mr. Harrow? Oh? So what would you say that fiery sky means to you? I'm pleased you see it that way. Even in death, a prime example of apparent finality, a person lives on in the memories of his friends and family. Maybe this is why so many human cultures have based their mythology on the cyclical nature of the universe. Tell me, how did you feel when the sky was burning? Understandable. It's not easy to define such a world-changing event. And without that, you don't have anything to base your expectations on other than pure speculation. Often, how we're feeling about something is far more important than what's happening. I urge you to think some more about this, and we shall discuss it next time. Any other questions? All right then. You should go and check in at the office.
Give me my coffee, you jerk! Spit it out already!
Yes, your colleagues already suggested I reboot the modem. Physical antenna, yes. On the roof. Yes, the roof. What do you mean it's settled? I need the internet. Hey, listen, I have to go now. So yeah, we'll have to manage without it today. I know, sorry. Bye. Hey, listen, I have to go now. So yeah, we'll have to manage without it today. I know, sorry. Bye. Oh, hello, Mr. Harrow. How are you? Are you ready to check in? Oh, that has to be Uncle Frank. He's a family friend. You've met him? Again? Just a few days ago, he crashed into a street lamp near the shuttle stop. He's so reckless. But, you know, he and my dad go way back, so I guess that's also why he lets him stay at the motel for free. Yep, right here. In fact, he's been living here for the last 2 years. Dad says he's a good man that fell on some hard times. I want to believe it, but I don't see it. So, why are you asking about him? Oh, all right. His room is number 1, but I don't see his pickup outside, so he's probably not in there. Yeah, my mom wrote those. She was real proud of them, too. Took enforcing them very seriously. She thought it was crucial. Rules for everything. To keep the place running smoothly, that was her whole thing. I get that you get it, and I get it. Sort of. Still, doesn't it get exhausting following all those rules? Anyway, since my mom left, we don't really enforce them anymore. Not like we used to. To be honest, we barely pay attention to them now. They're just there. Part furniture, part relic of the motel's past. As for my mom, she couldn't care less. There's a whole new set of rules for her new place. You won't find anything surprising. It's all the same, cut from the same cloth. It's all those rules. They're like her shadow, stretching into every corner of our lives. Sometimes I still feel it, even though she doesn't even live here anymore. But don't mind me. That's just family stuff, you know? Oh! Well, that's an... Anyway, so, number 6, the last one on the second floor. Here, your key card. Don't you worry about anything. Dr. Fink is... Thank you for your trust, sir. You can do it some other time. Don't...
Come on, you thief! I'll break you open if I have to. Ugh!
Alex? That alright? Fuck, he's missing again. You sure you looked everywhere? How does he exit with no key card? He walked through the door like a ghost or something? He'll stumble back. Alex? I know I've been asking a lot of you, but could you please go out and look for him? Just round the house, you know. He couldn't have gotten far on foot. For fuck's sakes, Alex, he's your father too. Do something. Welcome to Max Gas. You need some help getting gas in that city car yard, or you don't want something else? We got no booze, mind you. Cause it's my shop and I says so. That enough for you? And if you really want to get plastered, there's a new fancy bar up the road past the motel. Maxine K. And before you ask, yeah, I named the station after myself, Max Gas. To be honest with you, I didn't give that much thought to it. The name just made sense to me. I wanted to have something of my own, and I wanted it to be known. Pseudonyms? Articles? You just continued a story that was already underway in your own head. I know what pseudonym means, thanks very much. And this content writing thing sounds much like lying to me, but you do have a point. One must stake a claim to what they own, otherwise outsiders just gonna take... I reckon this might look strange to you, but my family used to own this whole place from the mountains and the source of the River Roo to the canyon that goes to Gray City. But the only thing that's left out of all is the ranch house up north. And from the whole large family, the only ones that's still alive are Pops, Alex, and me. Yes, Anne? I don't know how you city people live in those rat holes of yours. Space is what a human needs. And empty space is the only thing we have left. You didn't come here to listen to me rambling about the sad history and state of the K family. What can I do you for? I guess you got me at the wrong time at the right... Now, what can I do for you? Who, Frank? Yeah, he's the mechanic here. He's right there in his... What the... That's impossible. And there's only one road out of here. He couldn't have driven off without me seeing him. Well, I'm not sure if I believe it myself, but I was here the whole time. I'm not crazy, I'm telling you. Hold on, I'll call him. Damn. Yeah. Let's hope so.
Hello, sir. My name is Percy Rugger, and I'm a senior sales executive at Ulterior Paralegal Exploits. But of course, Mr. Harrow, I'm here to answer any questions you might have. The firmament is in flames? Are there any winged women in golden armor? Or a monstrous wolf devouring the sun? Or bearded giants? I saw a fantastic opera recently about the end of the world, and your question inspired me. So, can we move on to the primary? If my information is correct, you have recently been unjustly forced to participate in a... Mr. Harrow, so I presume you're ready for the next step in our cooperation? I completely understand what... Well...
Hey, Max. What's up?
Hey, Riley.
Here's for the gas. You don't happen to keep some coffee under the counter, do ya?
No coffee, sorry. I got a couple cans of Mega Jitter in the fridge if you're that desperate.
Nah, those make me twitch like Uncle Ben on a clean day. Seen my brother around, by any chance?
Yeah, he's right here in his... He disappeared.
Left without saying anything, huh?
Nah, there's only one road out of here. He couldn't have driven off without... Hold on, I'm calling.
I already tried calling him, Max.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Pity, I was hoping to catch him at the motel before I head out.
Oh, where you headed, by the way? Vacation?
Nothing like that. I quit at Coral Destiny.
Wow. Really?
Yeah, I just...
Ooh, thought you'd never...
I didn't think I would either, but here we are. Anyway, I'd rather not talk about it. I just wanted to say goodbye to Frank before I leave. You know, we've been at odds lately, but I hoped...
I know.
He's not at the motel, he's not here, so probably drove to Bothwood?
Yeah, that sound like him, but still, I swear I've been standing right here looking at the only road the whole time. And I didn't see or hear him leave. No sound, no dust, no nothing. I went outside about an hour ago, maybe half an hour, talked to him. He was fixing Anita's car and his blue pickup was still parked there.
Couldn't he have driven it the other way?
Into the mine pit? I would have heard that for sure.
Hey, I know. Let's check the security camera footage. We'll see when and how he managed to disappear.
Oh, great idea. Let me see. Need admin access to...
Oh, shit. Rain. And I'm on a bike.
Sucks. You in a hurry?
Not really, but I wanted to stop by the cemetery before I continue on.
Tough luck. Till the rain stops, it'll probably be night by then.
Yeah, not the best time to visit the cemetery.
Anyways, I'm logged in now. Wanna come on the Alright, let's rewind.
There he is. Stop. It says 7:55 p.m. That's only half an hour ago. Let's fast forward a bit.
Alright, let's... Wait, what? He just vanished.
What? How?
I don't know.
There's no way. You must have misclicked.
I didn't. Look, it says 8 p.m. right there.
Go back a little. Maybe we missed something.
Okay, let's go back.
Played at half speed.
Alright. Unbelievable. 8 p.m. on a dot and poof!
Oh my. My brother's nuts. I can't believe he hacked the security camera.
Why would he do that?
I don't know, but I bet he wasn't really even there before 8.
So you think I imagined it?
No, I'm just saying, Frank didn't just vanish into thin air. There's gotta be a rational explanation.
Well, I don't have one, but I know what I saw with my own eyes.
Maybe the footage skipped into another date or something. Let's rewind a bit more just to be sure.
Well, it say 8th of August, 2027 right there in the corner, but let's try. Look, 7:41, and that mirror right there as I remember it. I stepped out for some air, asked Frank how he's doing.
Wait, who's that?
Just a rando customer dropped by to ask something. No idea who he is.
Oh, all right. You look kind of familiar, but I must have mistaken him for someone. Well, anyway, I don't get it. Frank couldn't have just sunk into the ground.
I'm telling you, something strange is going on here. You know, my dad has been disappearing from our house lately.
What, Walter too?
Well, not like this. He just somehow escapes the house while I'm at work.
That's insane. Doesn't it freak you?
Well, he usually comes back on his own, but he never tells me where he's been. And I'm bloody worried something might happen. He's 86 after all.
Oh, well, of course you're worried. That's crazy.
Yep, he's done it again today. I asked Alex to look for him, but he's too busy with his project to leave the house. So as soon as that roadblock is down, I'm gonna close here and go look for him.
But how does he exit the house on his own?
I don't know. We got a fancy new door, we boarded up the windows, but it doesn't help. Pops has a secret way of just disappearing.
Don't get me started on Alex and his theories.
Yeah, I know. But Frank disappearing like this? Even Alex would be dumbfounded.
Come on, it's not some paranormal thing. Frank's messing with us. I'm sure he's swapped the footage or something.
Even if he swapped the footage, how do you explain he's there at 7:59 and gone at 8?
I don't know, but it's the only thing that makes sense.
Brothers, right? Always pulling something.
Yeah, no kidding. You never know what you're gonna get with them.
And somehow they always manage to get away with everything.
Tell me about it. They drive you crazy, but you can't help but care about them.
Right. You try to look out for them, but they never listen, yet they expect you to be there when things fall.
True. To be fair, Frank was there for me for 7 long years after Mom died, when we were living at the motel. I was a difficult teenager, let me tell you, so you have to give him that. But ever since...
Yeah, that changed him. You know, he's a good mechanic, but lately it's been a pain working with him. There's no such changes with Alex. He's been the same old lunatic he's ever been. A few more wrinkles, a little less hair. That's the only changes I see in him.
Well, consistency does count for something, even if it's consistently... chaotic.
I don't think Alex could be anything else, even if he...
As you said.
Well, family is family. Maybe it's on us to figure out how to accept them for who they are.
Yeah, I don't know about that. When someone crosses my lines, I, cut them off.
Maybe that attitude is why a hot girl like you don't have a boyfriend.
It's definitely not that, trust me.
Oh, come on, take the compliment. I'm 9 years older. I wouldn't complain about being called a girl. So, what's the reason then?
I just haven't really been looking for a boyfriend. What about you? Anyone special?
Whew, I wish. If only I could have found someone decent and respectable. Pops would be so proud. Hey, did you ever look back on something you did and wonder if you were wrong? Even though you thought it was the right choice at the time.
Well, I keep asking myself if I made a mistake every day since I quit.
No, not like that. I mean, something bigger.
Bigger than uprooting your entire life? I don't know. Feels like I'm already free-falling as it is.
I mean, something you'd rather people never know about, even if you had good reason.
Yeah. Sometimes it feels like the truth does more harm than good, but keeping it quiet for too long, that's tough, or at least for me. Maybe that's why I'm running now. Feels like freedom, leaving it all behind, but sometimes I wonder if I'm just avoiding facing some things head on. I think the rain is letting up. Hope it'll stop soon. Hey, do you sell those little croissants? You know, the ones filled with stuff?
24-hour Butterbloom Choco?
No, the ones with the vodka-flavored cream or something.
Ah, these.
Yes! How much are they?
$9.89.
Here. Anyway, I'm glad we ran into each other, even if it was just in passing.
Yeah, everyone's leaving one by one. I get it, though.
Yeah, well, people change, things change. New faces come eventually.
Perhaps, but it's not the same. Us K's, though, we were the first to arrive, so nothing could convince us to leave. I just hope we don't die out soon.
You won't. Don't worry.
I still don't know what to make of Frank vanishing just like that.
I know. It's weird. Gotta admit, something feels off.
Wait, I just have to see it once more.
It's no use. I won't find anything new.
You're probably right. Oh,
Thanks. Goodbye.
Still with me, Mr. Harrow?
Give me my coffee, you jerk! Spit it out already!
Sure, give it a go. Well, I guess it needs more than a hug. Oh, I think you made it angry. I don't think that was coffee. The old did you try unplugging it and plugging it back in method. Ah, crap. That's genius. I'm watching. Yeah, I tried that before. Oh my god, are you okay? Did you hurt your hand? Yeah, that's good. Just keep cool and breathe. You know what they say. Damn. Hey, are you talking to the machine? Whatever, was just curious. Well, thanks for trying. Sure, give it a go.
Come on, you thief! I'll break you open if I have to.
transfer me to billing. Why would... No, this is... Oh, hey, Oh, hello, Mr. Harrow. How are you? Are you ready to check in? All right then, let's get you into your room. So, number 6, the last one on the second floor. Everything is ready for you. And this is your key card. I see you're confused by this. You were expecting an old-fashioned key, weren't you? Well, we've just... Exactly! And it was exhausting! And my dad didn't like the cost. How did you know? How great is that? So, here's your key card. Thank you. I'm here if you need any.
Still with me, Mr. Harrow? Mr. Harrow, I'm aware that you may be and will surely be coming back to this condition, but for now, I just want you to acknowledge. That's good to hear. However, since this is your first session, I'll allow a few questions, if there's anything.
Give me my coffee, you jerk!
Sure, give it a go. Oh, what? Nice! I don't know how you figured it out, but thank you so much. Here. To strangers fixing machines. So, first session? Well, I've never seen you before, so I figured it might be your first. So, how was it? I'm sorry it happened. On the other hand, I'm kinda glad it did. Otherwise, you wouldn't be here in the middle of nowhere. What'd you do? Oh, boy. Well, I hope Dr. Fink helps you figure it out soon. Not that I have any personal experience with therapy. I only ever go during our mandatory assessments. My brother, though, he used to visit Dr. Fink daily for quite some time. And trust me, I saw him getting better and better as the months went by, until he quit. He had a minor disagreement with Dr. Fink regarding some of his, beliefs. But other than that, therapy really helped him get on his feet again. But enough about that. So, how do you like the motel? Met the crew yet? There's also Uncle Ben. He's the owner, and Robin's father. Aunt Anita was around until a year or two ago, but she's not a part of the place anymore. No, it's just that I lived here for a while. A long time ago, to be precise. The Flemings took me and my brother in after we lost everything. They became like family to us. We lost our mom in a house fire, and our dad had passed before that, so... yeah. Anyway, Uncle Ben was like a father to us. Still is in some ways. He's a little quirky, but he's got a good heart. Robin, too. I guess what I want to say is, you're in good hands here. You mean when there's a rocket launch? You must have heard of Coral Destiny, right? Well, Coral Destiny operates a spaceport not too far from here. And when there's a rocket launch, you can see the whole sky ablaze with this mesmerizing red hue, like a portal to another world. Even from here, it looks amazing. And your timing couldn't be more perfect. There's a launch scheduled for tonight at 8:45. Unless... not this time. I have other plans. Well, this was fun and all, but gotta go. Thanks for the coffee.
Hi, yes, my problem... I understand, but the text said today. Mm-hmm. Hey, listen, I have to go now, so let's, yeah, well... Oh, hello, Mr. Harrow, how are you? Are you ready to check in?
Very sorry to interrupt, but this is an emergency. Robin, the Wi-Fi is not working in my room.
I'm really sorry. The whole motel's been without internet.
Since Friday? You've had no internet all weekend?
I know. The internet antenna just stopped working all of a sudden.
All right, no time to lose. Let me take a look at that antenna.
Oh, no need for that. A repair technician already came yesterday and fixed it. She said the internet should be back up today around noon.
But the day's already over.
I know. I just got off a call with customer support.
And?
Well, the first operator said this issue falls under another department and he could connect me to them, but since it's Sunday, probably no one will pick up. But since that's the only way, they put me on hold with that awful elevator music, and then...
Can we cut to the conclusion, please?
I was just about to tell you! They said the case is still being processed, and I supposedly misheard the technician who must have said tomorrow or later.
So, no telling when it'll be back up.
That's right. Sorry.
This is absurd. Why is this happening now, of all times? I have a crucial online meeting at 8:35. Missing it is not an option. I absolutely need the internet.
I'm very sorry about it.
After all these years, I finally got a shot at restoring the Rue River Aquifer, and now I'll miss my only chance.
That's possible? I thought our Blackwater situation was one of those unsolvable problems.
No. We've had a process developed for 5 years already. Ever since then, the only thing missing is funding. And now that I've finally gotten the chance to pitch it to someone with both the resources and the interest to back it, everything's falling apart because of the broken internet antenna. That's my luck. I tripped at the finish line and lost the race at the last second.
No, come on! The race isn't over! We are not going to lose! I won't allow it!
You won't?
Of course not! If the future of my hometown hinges on this meeting, I won't let your defeatist attitude drag us down. The motel may be offline, but there's internet at the Belt.
The what?
The new bar my mother opened. It's a 5-minute drive to the north. Although right now there's a roadblock on the way.
But I don't even have a car.
Oh, right. Well, the good news is the roadblock won't be a problem then.
And the bad news?
You'll have to ride a bicycle there, and it looks like a storm is coming. You'll need a personalized card to use the bike. Here, take my card.
Oh, thank you. How do I use it?
Just lean the card against the marked surface on the steering wheel and wait for the green light and buzzing sound. Oh, wait, take these noise-canceling headphones too. My mother is not in the best mood today, so it might get loud at the bar and can't have you getting distracted during the meeting.
Well, thank you. Let's hope I'll make it there in time. And their internet is working.
Don't worry. Drive carefully, and good luck.
Hello, sir. Oh, well, my name is Percy Rugger, and I'm a senior sales executive at Ulterior Paralegal Exploits Consultants. Splendid! Now, if my information is correct, you have recently been... Mr. Harrow, so I presume you're ready for the next step in our cooperation. I completely understand. Well...
Are you ready to check in now, Mr. Harrow? All right then, So, number 6, the last one on the second floor. Everything is ready for you. And this is your... All right, I'm here if you need anything. How can I help you, Mr. Harrow?
Welcome to Max Gas. You need some help getting gas in that city car yard, or you want something else? We got no booze, mind you.
You're right. What about it? Well, my great-grandpops came to this land some 130-odd years ago with nothing but a herd of cattle and a desire to make a name for himself. Maynard Kay was his name. Slowly, with hard work and a lot of sweat and blood, he purchased the whole valley from the state. Made it his own. Our family filled its coffers and prospered and built a magnificent ranch manor house. 'Cause every good story has one, I guess. Anywho, but the butt of this tale is the industrialization of food production. It became much more profitable to cram as much cows as you can into concrete and metal boxes, make them live in their own shit, and pump them full of antibiotics. I even heard the poor things are forced to eat their own dead. Yep. If I was a cow stuck in that shithole, I would have rammed my head into a wall as many times as necessary for my brain to leak out of my ears. Well, anywho, my grandpops Philip tried to persuade great-grandpops Maynard to modernize, to follow the new direction money could have taken him. They had an offer to make a co-op with General Meats. Maynard refused over and over again, and that caused some bad blood between the two. That was kind of the point, you know. If they industrialized the cows, Maynard would lose both the only thing he knew how to do and his way of life. So, Kays kept on doing as Kays ever did, herding through the whole valley. But the industrials were making more cheap meat over flooding the market, and eventually that choked the family business dead. And as his business was dying, Maynard died. I'm just grateful he bit the dust for all he built with his own 2 hands, Phil. Yes and no. When Maynard died, there wasn't a whole lot left. Philip always claimed the old man died out of spite, but I think he died from a broken heart. Still, he tried to rally the family, to industrialize, but it was too little too late. We were cornered out of the Gray City market by then. So, with no source of income, the family was forced to declare bankruptcy and sell the land back to the state at dirt cheap prices. And that was the end of us. Within 1 generation, rise and fall of the House of Kay. Guess not. Pardon me, who now? Listen here, I don't know this fella, don't know him. End of story. Now, are you buying something, or you just here to ruffle my feathers? Night ain't he dying. Look, I ain't got no time for crazy. You either gonna buy something or move on. I got enough of this shit at home. Alright, listen now. Just follow this road north and you'll reach the motel. Ask there for Doc Fink and you'll be all set. Now either buy something or move on.
Still with me, Mr. Harrow? Mr. Harrow, I'm aware that you may be experiencing and will surely be coming back to this condition of yours later during our sessions. But for now, I just want you to acknowledge... That's good to hear. However, since this is your first session, I'll allow a few questions, if there's anything. All right then. That's it for today. You should go and check in at the office.
Sure. Give it a go. Wow, nice. What do you mean? Well, color me surprised then, since I'm completely unaware of it. What's the show's name? That's a good... Well, it's been a roller coaster lately. I've decided to quit my dream job for a start. I have no idea what you're talking about. Wait, are you serious about the whole reality show thing? Well, that makes my answer pretty simple. I don't know anything about it. Got it?
No, I don't need to unplug the modem. Of course I've rebooted it 12 times already. No. Oh, hello, Mr. Harrow. How... All right then, let's get... So, number 6. The last one on the second... All right. I'm here if you need any. How can I help you, Mr. Harris?
Right? Is that person... So, I write here, adult, has it been more than 24 hours? Roger that, sir. All right, what's the missing person's name? Cousin Walt's missing? Again? Yep, we family. Kay's and my folk, we go way back. But I reckon a tale of local history is not what you're here for. Well, way back my folk came here as settlers with Maynard O.K., the founder of Bothwood. This was way back, okay? My great-great-granddad, Clayton Bronco Canis, he was his right-hand man, his main cowboy. When old man Kay got rich, my folk got rich with him. Hell, we own a block of Bothwood. Too bad it's worth less than desert sand right now. So, we blood, even though I might not like all the Kays that much. Anywho, Cousin Walt's prone to going MIA. He gone done it like half dozen times. But every time he just shows up, we used to get calls from Maxine, but I reckon she gave up after a while. Wait a moment. Who am I talking to? Who's doing the reporting? Eugene. Wait, I've never heard Walt even mention you. Here it is, one Eugene Harrow, resident of Greater Gray City, MP. What the hell you doing out here, pal? What do you have to do with Cousin Walt? Oh, there's still such a thing? It's within your rights, Harrow. As I've said, Cousin Walt's gone missing before, but every time he came back under his own horsepower, alive and well. But I'll do you a solid and file this missing person report. Only doing what we're here for.
Robin, the Wi-Fi is not working in my room.
I'm really sorry. The whole.
Since Friday? You've had no internet all weekend?
I know.
Er,
Oh, no.
But the...
I know.
And?
Well,
Can we cut to the...
I was just.
So,
That's right. Sorry.
I have a...
I'm.
After all...
That's.
No. And now... That's...
No, come on.
You won't.
Of course.
Uh,
The new.
But...
Oh,
And...
you'll need a person.
Oh, thank...
Just lean. Oh, wait.
Thank you.
Don't worry.
Hello, sir. My name is Percy Rugger, and I'm a senior sales executive at Ulterior Par. But of course, Mr. Harrow, I'm here to answer any questions you... Coral Destiny? Mr. Harrow! I'm pleased and excited about your unexpected questions on this subject. They train our brains to always be alert, like a meerkat. Now, where to start? A corporation dedicated to the study, exploration, and colonization of space, starting with Mars, saving humanity, billions of dollars in value, eccentric owner, that type of thing. I agree, Mr. Harrow. Completely over the top. Good PR. They nailed it. It goes well with their slogan, Earth, our cradle but not our grave. Now that's a brave statement in this unique moment of our history. Now, I suggest we get back to the map. If my information is correct, you have recently been unjustly forced to participate in a treatment which, in our opinion, may have
How can I help you, Mr. Harrow?
Hey, I know. Let's check the security camera footage. We'll.
Oh, great idea. Let me see. Need admin.
Oh, shit. Rain. And I'm on a bike.
All right, let's rewind.
Still with me, Mr. Harrow? Mr. Harrow, I'm aware that you may be experiencing and will surely be coming back to this condition of yours later during, but for now, I just want... That's good to hear. However, since this is your first session, I'll allow a few questions, if there's anything. Reality show? Please elaborate. Mr. Harrow, I assure you that I am a licensed psychotherapist with all the necessary education, supervision, and experience to do this job. If my word is not good enough, the evidence surrounds you. I know that sometimes it's easier to deal with situations like this by questioning everything, including my capabilities. However, I assure you, I'm capable of helping you with your troubles, and together we can work on improving your life together. That's very nicely put, and I'm glad that you feel that way. Yes, I do try to be as supportive as possible towards all of my clients. It could be said that therapy is just an episode in one's life series, so the therapist role is usually considered to be a minor one. But how much screen time someone gets in one's life is often superseded by the influence they have on it. So we've yet to see how much of a role I'll play in your life. Now, I have a question for you. Why are you all of a sudden focused on this life is a show metaphor? I don't follow. The answers to what questions? You simply got lost in thought, Mr. Harrow. For no longer than it's not a big deal. You've been going through... Please, calm down. You're overwhelmed by stress. We better stop here and continue tomorrow. You should go and check in at the office.
Come on, you thief!
Sure. Wow, nice.
There's nothing you can do to help me? How about check the repair log or a supervisor? Sure, put them on. Yes. Oh, hello, Mr. Harrow. How? All right then. So, number 6. Wow. All right.
All right, that Maxine. I met her a few times during my earlier stays in Rue Valley. Max Gas is the only choice in these parts when it comes to fueling up. Hard to miss it. So, why are you asking about her exactly? Investigation? You a cop? Can I see your ID? Listen, either you come clean with what this is really about, or I'm out. I don't need to be part of some weird detective drama. Not tonight, anyway. So, not an investigation, just research? What kind of research are we talking about? You know, you don't have to dress this up as some kind of investigation. Research is okay, I guess. I know Maxine, but not well. Just on the surface, you know? I stop by when I'm driving in and out, fill up the tank, check my oil and whatnot. We usually chit-chat while I do my shopping, weather, local events, or whatever. That's about it. Granted, I don't drive anymore, so I wouldn't call myself a regular these days. She also sells these mini croissants. They're damn good. Exactly those. A guilty pleasure, if you ask me. Does that answer your question? Sorry, it's all I got.
Those protein shakes are starting to cause permanent damage, Travis. You can't seriously suggest that I just let her do whatever.
Hey, just trying to help and give you a different angle.
Believe me, I've considered every possible angle. I understand this is a public space, but this is a private talk. Move exactly 5 yards away and let us finish. Yes, yes. And Travis here wasn't trying to explain to me that...
Hey, welcome to Kuiper Belt. I'm Travis, and you look like you could really use a drink. Yeah, she's tough, no question about it. In every sense. She can lay down the law, push you around when she feels like it, and I'm alright with that. It's part of what pulls me to her, along with everything else. But for one reason or another, she's been really mean to me today. Hey, mind if I ask you something? I could use a fresh set of eyes on this. As you probably figured out yourself, it's about how Anita's been acting today. I can handle her being tough. Everyone's entitled to a rough day, but it's not every day you find out someone you love just pulled a huge sum out of your bank account. And even that I could tolerate, but when I asked for an explanation, all she gave me was a "trust me." I agree, but I've got the feeling there's no point in pushing it any further. So what do you think of this whole mess? Any ideas? That's great to hear, because I'm confused, and what do you think is happening with Anita? And don't hold back. I could take a punch. I've already said to her, if she's not satisfied with how things are between us, we should sit down, talk it through, and see. If there's nothing left to fix, we can split like civilized people on agreed-upon terms. That's why I don't think. Still, with what I know, that's as good an idea as any. Confront her? You're right. A direct approach is usually the best way to deal with these kinds of issues. I'm gonna sort this out right now.
Still with me, Mr. Harrow? Anything else? All right then. You should go and check in at...
Sure. Wow, no. Sure. Anita? She's the queen of hospitality here in Rue Valley. What? No. Okay, maybe a little bit. Is that her fault that Apex Ore went under and the motel had no visitors for almost 10 years? That's a very long story, and I'd rather... Let's just say we're related. Kinda. Nita always dressed like that. You better believe it raised a few eyebrows, or a few dozen eyebrows around here. But ever since the divorce, she cranked it up to 11. I don't know. Maybe that midlife crisis or whatever, or she's finally a free woman and can do whatever she wants. Well, she was running the motel with Uncle Benny back in the day, and now she opened a bar with that hunky dude from Bothwood. What always happens. People drift apart, and after plenty of yelling, they call it quits and get it. I don't think Kuipers is raking in the big bucks, but considering no one else is doing any tourist stuff around here, that kind of qualifies her as the queen of tourism. You're welcome?
Ben Fleming. Sorry, can't talk now. Quite busy. Call later. I don't know, around 8:30 or later. Gotta go now. Bye-bye.